What's going on, all you beautiful people? Lander Alpha here. It's about 20 minutes before the third Ultra Bonus week begins, and I'm sitting here at Crossings right now, just waiting for the Gen 5 spawns to be unleashed upon us. It's a lot of hype going on this week, guys. We're going to have a lot of things to cover, so just hang tight for a moment and we're going to get through all this really quickly. Not only are we getting Gen 5 today in Pokemon Go, but also Mewtwo is coming back in raids, and along with Mewtwo coming back in raids, Shiny Mewtwo is also a possibility here. So that's really exciting. Some consider it the king of all shinies, at least for what we have so far. I've been looking forward to it for a long time, so that's really going to be exciting to get in. If we could get that day one, that'd be even better. So I'm looking for Gen 5 for Shiny Mewtwo raids, of course. We still have half egg distance going on in the game, and Shiny Regionals for another week. Before we get too deep into talking about the third Ultra Bonus week going on here, I just want to give like a quick wrap up of my event so far, at least as far as week 2 was concerned. I picked up 11 shinies, guys. That is 11 shinies. It's not including anything community day related, although you can check that in the previous vlog I did. I want to go over quickly as to what shinies I did pick up. So let's start from the beginning here. We did get shiny Tauros, like we've gone over already. We picked up a Baneri, picked up 2 Onyx. One of them I needed another one of, so I do have a spare now. So that's 3 Onyx total. We needed one more Pidgey, so I completed the Pidgey line right there. I'll evolve that later. It needed another Spoink, got that as well. Mareep, I have a bunch of those, so that's nothing new. Alolan Grimer hatched during that event, the community day event, and that was a clutch shiny to get during that. Clamperl happened after that event, that same day. And Kabuto, my white whale, one of my white whales, happened today. I was super excited to have picked that up on the way to Crossings to shoot this vlog right now, and to wait for Gen 5 to show. Now let's talk a little bit about the new Unova Gen 5 Pokemon coming here. So we're going to have a lot going on with those spawns, guys. So in the wild, we're going to expect Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Patrat, Lillipup, Purloin, Pidove, and Blitzel, and more to appear in the wild. 2 of which listed here will be shiny off the bat, Patrat and Lillipup. That's going to be awesome to go after them, see if we could get a clutch Gen 5 shiny on day 1. If we don't, that's okay. We'll have the rest of the existence of the game to get that. In eggs, we're going to have Patrat, Lillipup, Purloin, Pidove, Pharisee, Klink, Litwick, Golett, Dano, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Blitzel, Dribber, and Fungus to get out of various eggs. Of course, you can see them divvied up there on the screen with which eggs these Pokemon are going to come out of. And in raids, we could get Patrat, Lillipup, and Klink and have shiny potentials for those. And in certain parts of the world, as we normally do, we have regional Pokemon. We're going to have Pansange in the Asia Pacific region, going to have Panseer in the Europe, Middle East, Africa, and India regions. The Americas and Greenland are going to get Panpour. And the Western Hemisphere will be getting Heatmore, and Eastern Hemisphere will be getting Durant due to them being mortal enemies, kind of like some other Pokemon that we've experienced in the past with Seviper. And we'll be having Heatmore in the Western Hemisphere and Durant in the Eastern Hemisphere. When I say there's a lot going on, there's a lot going on. So now that we have about 13 minutes left until Gen 5 starts showing up, let's see if we can get a last minute shiny Growlithe while this remains a Growlithe nest, because there's a possibility that nest could be flipping today due to probably more Pokemon being added to the nest pool. So let's take advantage of what time we have before the spawns begin. 4 just hit us. We're just waiting to see if anything changes over. Nothing obvious so far. I might have to reboot the game, which is fine. Now the game's loading up right now. And there we go. Let's see what's available for us in the game. Love Disc. Oh, it's a Fungus. Fungus is going to be our first Gen 5 Pokemon. This is amazing. Okay, let's catch Fungus right here. I'm probably gonna use this Pineapple here because we need those berries. Uh-oh, Fungus might be hard. That's a yellow circle. Oh no, it's a big CP. It's high CP Fungus, so let's see how well that goes. So Gen 5 is here. That looks like the nest changed, and that is a Love Disc I was over there. I wonder if this changed to a Love Disc nests, or if Love Disc is joining the boosted spawns. We have a Dex entry here for Fungus, and let's see if it's any good. That's awesome. I did not expect to see Fungus at all. I was like, wait, Pokeball in the wild? No way. Yeah, no, that's not the case. It's definitely Fungus. This is Patrat over here. Let's go walk over to get Patrat and get another Dex entry Pokemon right here, right now. Lillipup and Liepard also on the nearby. I think that's Liepard. I'll be corrected very shortly. when I finally approach it. But the first one is going to be at this Pokestop right here. So once we get close up in range, that'll be Patrat, and that's one of the shiny potentials for Gen 5, which was just released 2 minutes ago. So getting closer, and I don't see Growlithe around anymore, so might be a RIP on that. There's a Patrat right there. That is not a shiny Patrat, but it's going to be another Dex entry for us. There we go. Oh, there's a green circle on that. So that is going to be our Pokedex entry, Patrat right there. That's the third shake. There we go. All right. There we go. Patrat. It's going to be a Dex entry. There we go. Got to get candies for that as well. So it's going to be all about the pineapples today, guys. Or pinaps, depending on how you pronounce it. 2-star. Not bad. Okay, guys. Lillipup has spawned for me, and it isn't shiny. Okay. Just making sure no sparkles are going to show up. I'm not 100% sure what it looks like without looking at a photo of the shiny, but we have Lillipup here, something we have not picked up yet. So this is going to be a new Dex entry. That makes it 3 Dex entries so far today. That was not the greatest throw, but that should get the job done. Hopefully 1, 2, and 3. There it is. We picked it up. Awesome sauce. And that's going to be an additional Dex entry for us. And now it's time to get a Herdier and Stoutland later on. I finally tracked down that Purloin right there. That's going to be our first one in the Dex. I just realized screen capture was on, but you'll be able to see towards the end of that catch completion right there. And we'll also see what it looks like as the Dex rolls up here. There we go, Dex entry. And then we're going to evaluate it and see how good it is. 314 CP Purloin, 0 stars. It's trash, but it's a Dex entry. There'll be more of those as time moves on. And over to this Patrat. Forgot I had a weekly research breakthrough to complete. So let's complete that for a Flower Crown Eevee. Oh, I got a Unova Stone. Confirmed existence of Unova Stones right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's friggin' go. I'm not sure how many people waited to hold on to that to see if that would pop up, but I got one of those. That's really awesome. Let's start the encounter. It's a Flower Crown Eevee. It's not shiny. We'll wait till later for that. Let's keep walking, see what else we can encounter here. Oh, there's a Tauros nearby. That's a shiny potential. So I ended up checking that Tauros. It wasn't shiny. I've been looking for other Gen 5 Pokemon to pick up. There are none on the nearby at the moment, but it doesn't mean they aren't around, so we just got to keep walking to pick them up. I've picked up quite a few so far. I have about 4 Patrat, 2 Lillipup, and 2 Fungus, and oh, excuse me, Fungus. I keep calling Fungus. Fungus. And 2 Purloin. No shinies yet for Gen 5. And we also have our first Mewtwo raid sitting at the back lot there of the crossings, and that's happening in about 48 minutes, so we're going to hit that up and see what our shiny luck holds with that right there. But until then, we're going to be walking around and just shiny hunting. Alright gang, looks like we have a Pidove, or a Pidove on the nearby. We're on our way to it right now. It's back at like the way other end of the park over at the Crossings West Pavilion. That is way back that way where it's marked right back there. You can kind of see that right there. But we do have another Patrat. Is it shiny? No. Gen 5, I didn't play the Gen 5 games, so basically learning along with everyone else today. That isn't like a skilled Pokemon master playing all the games. Okay guys, we have a Pidove right here just waiting for us. So I did not have to go as far as I thought initially. We hit it with the great throw with the green circle. That's 1 shake. That's 2. And baby, that is 3. Wait for that Dex entry. Something really exciting just happened. Let's see. It happened just before I started filming this. Oh, that's a really good Pidove. Okay, 3-star, I'll take that. There's a Tepig on the nearby. Oh, we got a medal here. Register 5 Pokemon first discovered in Unova Region to the Pokedex. Sweet, got the bronze for that. So we're gonna head over there really quick and see if we can pick that up from the stop that's over there. It looks like I have enough candy to evolve Pidove here. I'm gonna evolve this really good one I picked up, the 3-star. Take a look and see as he evolves right now. And down comes, is this Tranquil? I think this is Tranquil. Let's see. This is Tranquil, 406 CP. And it's gonna be a really good one. I believe we have a wild Drillbur right here. Oh my God. And it's a 2-star, 437. Gonna start, it's our first one. Dex entry, baby. We are approaching the stop, so that Tepig should show up any moment right here. There it is. Tepig, the first one of the day, of the generation really for me. And it's boosted, weather boosted right now. I hope I don't lose this one. That'd be very, very sad. I got it. Okay. All right. Let's see how good this is. That's gonna be a dex entry first. Gotta go through that and wait. 2 stars. Okay. It's a 10, 12, 11. Looks like not that great, but it's our first one. That's really awesome to pick that up on the first day. What I'm going to do is mosey my way back to that raid right there and wait about the 21 minutes to be able to do it with whoever else shows up and see if we get a shiny Mewtwo on the first day. There it is down finally. Took a little bit, it was a little delayed. Let's see what CP we get. 2360, weather boosted, it looks like. Okay, very nice. I think, actually, is it weather boosted? I'm not sure. I don't think it is, actually. I think I made that up. No shiny. No shiny. Anyone get a shiny? You got a shiny? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. That's
cool.
great.
Wow. Check that out.
Looks like we have some news from Niantic through the Pokemon Go Twitter account. It says, good news trainers, starting now until the end of the Ultra bonus, you have a chance of getting 2 eggs from gifts that you open. Oh, thank you. Where was that this morning when I opened all my gifts? Only got 6 eggs. That is good news, but it's a little too late for today. You know what's funny? With this first Mewtwo, I completely glazed over the fact that it came with the move Side Strike, which is now a really, really good move. Since it's been buffed, and I have been told, or at least I've read online, that it is probably a candidate for the #1 generalist in Pokemon Go. So that's really exciting to have that in the game. I actually have enough candy to evolve Patrat now, so that's going to be awesome to get the evolution of that Pokemon. I believe the name of this one is Watchog. There's the dex entry right there. And looks like it has like a school crossing guard vest on or something. Watchog, that's it. Watchog is now in the dex. Let's see, and it's a really good one too, a 3-star. While I'm waiting for this 1-star egg to hatch here, let's discuss what's going on in raids currently with the release of Gen 5. Tier 1, Shinx, Patrat, Lillipup, and Klink. Tier 2, Alola Executor, Mischievous, Sneasel, Mawile, and Phoebus. Again, all shiny potentials. Tier 3, Alola Raichu, did one of those earlier, wasn't shiny. Machamp, Gengar, Scyther, Sharpedo, only 2 of those shiny. Tier 4, Alola Marowak, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Shiftry, Absol, 2 of those shiny. Tier 5, as you already saw, is Mewtwo, and still in EX raids, we have Deoxys Speed form. So we just have to wait a little while longer before this 1-star hatches and we can attempt whatever it is. The egg is hatching right now, and it's going to be Lillipup. Let's hop in that and do that raid really quick. Bonus challenge. Oh, no shiny. Shiny, I believe, has green eyes. That does not have green eyes. Just gonna toss it. Don't particularly care to do anything particularly crazy to try to get. Okay, then. I'm gonna be like that, eh? Fine. I will give you a better circle. Yeah, take that great throw. You better 1. 2. That's what I thought. Okay, it's better. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually take this raid Lillipup and evolve it up to its next evolutionary level. Oh, 20% battery. Oh no, whatever will I do? I don't have my battery pack on me, actually. I forgot it at home, so yeah, whatever will I do? I have to go to the car to charge it for a little bit. And here we go. There's Herdier. Let's watch that dex entry right there. Herdier's in here. We need 100 candy for Stoutland later on. Another Gen 5 evolution in the Pokedex. Okay, guys, just came across our first regional in Pokemon Go. We have Panpour right here, guys. Panpour is our first regional Pokemon. Regional to North America and Greenland. I'm going to hopefully get this. I'm going to do a golden Raz on this because I don't want to run, and I also don't have any more Pineapples to use anyway. That was a very poor throw, but hopefully that'll be enough for us to be able to get that. Let's see. Perfect. We got that. We picked it up. We got it in the dex. Panpour, not good stats. But we have our regional. I'm going to do something crazy. I may be one of the first people in the world to be able to evolve Panpour up to its next evolutionary stage. It just gave Panpour some extra rare candy to get 50 Panpour candy to be able to evolve it to its next evolutionary stage, since I did pick up a Unova Stone today. I could end up being one of the first people to be able to do this with Gen 5 in Pokemon Go, to evolve Panpour to the next stage, and we're doing it right now. Alright, there it goes. And let's see what the next evolutionary stage is for Panpour. There it is. Look, looks like super long hair or something. There's the dex entry right there. And with that, we're going to get Simipour. There we go, Simipour, water type Pokemon 1, the Elemental Monkeys, now evolved to Simipour. So one thing we didn't really talk about just yet is what Pokemon are required to evolve using a Unova Stone. As we saw that Panpour is one of them, the one I just evolved to Simipour. But we have other Pokemon here that are going to require a Unova Stone in order for that to happen. And so far, the only way to be able to get a Unova Stone is through a research weekly breakthrough, or a weekly research breakthrough. There we go, that order. So that's the only way, and that's somehow how I ended up getting one. I didn't even expect that when that happened earlier today. It looks like Pansans, Pansear, Lampent, Munna, Minccino, and Electric all require the Unova Stone in order to be evolved to their respective evolutionary stages. So we'll be on the lookout for those, and I'll be a little more on top of myself for actually completing research every day to be sure to try to get as many Unova Stones as I possibly can. So I also feel like evolving some other Pokemon to their second tier evolutionary stages. So I think I'm going to evolve one of my Tepig, a Purloin, and I think that Drillbur right there. So let me put some rare candy into them, and then we're going to evolve them to their next stages. Let's start off with this Purloin first. There is the Lillipup right there. There is the Dex entry. Let's take a look at Lillipup right there. Very nice. It actually looks really nice. I like the colors on it. And this is also going to be a Dex entry. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Excadrill is supposed to take over for Groudon for the best ground type attacker in Pokemon Go. And last but not least, we're going to evolve our beloved Tepig, and the new evolution comes down. This is going to be another Dex entry in this video. I know you guys are gonna get tired of hearing that. A lot of Dex entries going on today, and we have Pignite as the second evolutionary step in the Tepig family. At some point, I'll come up with a number of how many Dex entries we've gotten today. We've gotten a lot of Dex entries. I don't know how well you guys can see me, but Snivy just spawned basically at my house, which is amazing. So I saw Snivy on the nearby twice today and couldn't get it, but it is here now in front of my house. CP 143. Snivy's in the Dex. Oh my god. So I think that brings us to 17 Unova Pokemon that I've picked up so far today. So I'm gonna head inside and we're gonna wrap up the video in there. I'm back home now, and I decided to do something kind of crazy. I decided to evolve the Klink that we just got from that raid that we did earlier, and I did evaluate it. It is a 93% Klink, so it's really good to get from a raid, I think, especially on the first day. So we're evolving the Klink now. Here we are with Klang. Klang is the second tier evolution of Klink, and of course we already looked at it. And then it does have a third tier evolution, but unfortunately I do not have the rare candy to do that, so that's going to have to be for another time. I'm sure you guys think I'm a little crazy for doing all those evolutions, and I don't mind really. I mean, rare candy is great, but I mean, I've been sitting on it for a while, so I decided to use it on something, and there we go. So let's take a look and see how many we've ended up with. 18 different Unova Pokemon registered to the POKEDEX today, guys. That is friggin' insane. So that's really gonna wrap it up for the first day of Gen 5 being available in the wild in Pokemon Go. We have all sorts of cool things happening in raids. We went over that earlier. We went over the Gen 5 Pokemon that are now available either in the wild, in raids, or in eggs. And we have Shiny Mewtwo out. I didn't get one of those today. I also did a second Mewtwo raid. No shiny. And I think that is about it. If you guys like this vlog, I invite you to smash that like button, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell icon right next to the subscribe button so you know next time I post or go live. And I think that's gonna do it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh yeah, don't forget to get good.